Hockey today. We said hockey tomorrow, now we're at hockey today, so let's go.
Dowdy and Kempe in?
Yeah, as far as I know. Unless something changes from their side, but as far as I know, I'm counting on it.
Talked to you a couple times this week already about the interesting setup that this week has and the opportunity. Now that you look back at these last couple of days, what have you made about the practices that you guys have strung together?
Good. Yeah, really good. We've all said that. It really feels like close to the beginning of the season. So, but I'm sure we're not the only team that feels that way. I wish we were, but I know that's not the case. So I think you'll see some good energy out of both teams tonight. Maybe the execution might not be on, I don't know, but I think you'll see some energy.
Last time you played this team was October, and that was so long ago that you guys are very different. I assume they're very different as well. How much do you draw from that game versus maybe more recent tape against, say, other teams?
It's interesting because we went back and we watched a large part of that, and I didn't like how we looked, to be honest with you. We focused more on that. We were like, geez, we were sloppy, and we think we're a lot better team now. I'm sure they do as well. But they still have their tendencies, right? Keller and Schmaltz find each other a lot. That's a really dangerous duo, so we have to be aware of them. But I just think our game's better since then, so you can't take too much out of that.
So maybe a nice reflection when you go back and you say, hey, we really have come a long way from where we were in October to where this team is at right now.
Yeah, I guess because it had been so long, so to go back and the time that we had to go through it and stuff like that, yeah, I would say that. It's always like that at the start of the year, though. The hockey just is a little bit looser. It's just not as good. Like, people are getting back and trying to get their heads back in the game, so it's a little more wide open. So we're happy we still did fairly well, but yeah, it's a lot different than what we're playing now.
Jim, with a few days to be able to practice, did you guys look to try to maybe tweak anything system-wise or on the power play in particular, anything like that?
We had a really good session on the power play yesterday. Because Juice wasn't here, we didn't work on it until yesterday and had to do it without Drew. But had a good session yesterday on the power play. Other than that, there was a few things we wanted to emphasize, but stuff that we've emphasized, but we just thought, what are the most important things that we try to get our heads around again? But nothing new, nothing fresh.